schoolish. Oh. It's so cute. Also extremely loud, good lord. This game is so cute. Hi, Emmy. Enjoy work. Oh. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Nope. It's still playing. Day is turning into night. Better head home and eat dinner. The cabin is completely silent. What do you want to check out? Look out the window, I guess? I don't know. You're hungry, and that's a waste of time. What do you want to check out? Okay, the kitchen, goddamn, Jesus. The cupboards are bare, and nothing looks appetizing in here. What do you want to check out? I guess you're too afraid of the... What? What do you want to check out? My room, I guess? It's not time for bed yet. You're very hungry right now. What do you want to check out? I guess... the basement? Oh my god, this took such a turn already. The basement door is already unlocked. You open the door, ready to traverse the basement. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's okay. To be fair, that's not how the game is. When I first loaded it up a second ago, I straight up just had the warning and I pressed no on the warning because I didn't want to get started just yet. And well, so we got an ending already. Yay! Okay, Jesus Christ, this is crazy. It's like, this is not a game that's for children or for those who are easily disturbed. Do you want to continue? Yes or no? And I clicked no because I figured it would take me back to the main menu. But no, it started this section. Okay, great, lovely. I can't skip this or anything. Okay, great. Oh my god, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. And it's so slow. Okay, these are the Kickstarters. Hopefully this will be... you know what, frick it. I'm just gonna quit the game and reopen the game. Because that is taking way too long. Nobody has time for that. Game screen. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, so what we're not going to do is say that this game is too disturbing for us. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Let's continue. Or, yes, continue, I guess? Oh! That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing! Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. This music. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to achoo! Oh my god. I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Jesus. This is a cast already, huh? Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So, are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out to get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Ha 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 ha. This game is already wild, man. Ugh. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. Of course her name's Karen. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. God, I love her. I love her so much. Also, hold on. My game screen looks fucking insane right now. There we go. I know, right? I sure hope she doesn't murder us. Thanks, Anatoly. I think Anatoly, that is such a Russian name. Oh my god. I think I'll go foraging outside with over 400, oh my god, he's a nerd. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure up here. Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Okay, Karen, what the fuck? Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Anatoly? I could figure that out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. Oh my god. I'm not ending up a corpse here. I love her so much already. She's great. Eek! Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Okay, you're also tiny. Number 1 is Anatoly. Oh, yeah, sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again. Haha. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Very excited to try your cooking. Alright, everyone, let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later! Later, losers. Oh. Hey, baby. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. Ooh la la. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial. To save the game, right click or hit the escape button. Okay. This menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title. To view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove the progress. Okay. Do you have any experience making meals? Oh. There's options. There's options. What should I say? What should I say? Of course? Probably not. I'm extremely lazy. Or say nothing. I guess I'll just go with, of course, I'm a master chef, babe. I'm so good at cooking. I am a wizard at cooking. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning. I love her so much. Oh my god. Right? It looks like Karen will remember that. Oh god. She's gonna kill me. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. You bet. Karen heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decide to look around the kitchen to find the ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Let's search behind the wood pile. There's nothing but cobwebs back there. Thankfully, no spider. What, thankfully? Okay, it said there's secrets by searching multiple times. You look at the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. Okay. The Norway spruce won't burn as hot as logs from an oak tree. These would be useless during a snowfall. That's kind of sus. You reconsider your views on Norway spruce. It's less dense and it won't fill the cabin with a heavy smell. The supplies aren't anywhere near here. Okay, so I think we finished that. The cupboards. The first few cupboards are empty, and I totally must have put the supplies somewhere else. You check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Bro! You check the cupboard underneath the sink. You found a dead mouse! This would be a great... What? This would be a great gift to give Karen. What? Am I a cat? This is some shit I'd do in person. I'd be like, hey, look what I found. You added the dead mouse to your inventory. I already love this game, man. This is great. Oh my god. Can I check the cupboards again? You put the dead mouse back in the cupboard. Karen's not ready for the dead mouse yet? What? You notice that the letter L engraved in the left side of the cupboard. What a fitting gravestone for the mouse. What the fuck? The drawers. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. You check the drawers above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. Ooh la la. You check the drawer above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. Uh-oh. You pull it open with all your might. It's a dead mouse. Oh!
Whee! Cabbage!
It's time! Chompets, sound off!
Onion!
Never fear, Onion is here. My god! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Always merry raspberry. Oh shit. Potato. Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. We're the Chompettes. Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret Chompette recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Thanks, Potato. You're so helpful. Saying nothing. Tutorial. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat-free. Oh. That's kind of sus. You unlocked your first recipe. Ya yeet. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompets, let's move out. Well, okay. I'm on drugs. Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you saw was what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state, but only slightly. Oh my god, Karen. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anna totally lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. Yay! Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. That sounds so fucking good. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back! More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly's burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you're out looking at deer. Yeah! That should come as no surprise, as there's over 160 species of spiders here. Oh? 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. Heh. No. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yeah! I was going to sleep on the couch! That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Oh my god, I love her. Eck. Sweet dreams, chump. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Oh, that looks good. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew! Yeah, yeet! You set the table and ask everybody to dig in. Hell yeah, my dude. God damn. God damn. Karen, god damn. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Should I do voices for them? Should I do voices for each character? Karen's a sassy chick. Yes. I'm manly man Gregor. Thank you. Wait, what voice should I do for Mariah? Should I just do my normal voice? Okay. So Karen's the sassy one. She's the sassy hot one. So is gonna get the sassy voice. Also, she's really short compared to the rest of them. Fitting. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Karen! Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've ever had. So generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Sounds so stupid. Could probably use some meat next time. Yeah, I'm Gregor. Gross. Oh god, how do I do a nerd voice?
For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria vesca, also known as strawberries, for some jam.
Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. I freaking love her so much, oh my god. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Day 1. Day 1. Oh, hello, Gregor. Hey, oh, fuck, what did I do for his voice? Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night. I didn't even need a blanket. Oh my god! This is me waking. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Until dawn, you say? Will you two pipe down? Trying to sleep over here. Yawn.
Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet.
We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night?
There was a small one in the bathroom.
Eek! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with Karen. I feel like I can't do Gregor's voice right. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today.
Gah!
If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout.
What's with you and meat, big guy?
Anatoly's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know I'm not, into meat. What is this supposed to mean? This game. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Haha. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries?
I love blackthorn berries. Huh.
Haha. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you.
Thanks.
Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of trumpets to keep you company. Tutorial: each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. Okay, I'm gonna save here. So let's talk with the trumpets.
Hello.
Hi, Cabbage. You almost crapped yourself. The other chompets are somewhere in the basement. So it's just us today. How about some fun cabbage facts? You shake your head.
Yeah.
Great! Cabbage has 24 calories and 100 grams and is a great source of vitamins K and C. Purple cabbage has even more vitamin C than green cabbage. Maybe you should ask Anatoly why that is when he gets back. Globally, Russia eats the most cabbage. Pretty cool, right? I should have been a scholar instead of a world-class comedian. Since you're so patient today, I'll give you the Chompet's secret recipe for Lebanese-style tabbouleh. Not your normal meal, but I think you'll enjoy it. You're not sure. Tutorial. To check out the recipe, go to the main menu under Gallery. Okay, I don't want to do that. Be sure to save beforehand. Well, my work here is done. Chompets, mosey out. Can you put me in the drawer? I want to surprise the others later. You're extremely relieved that Cabbage has stopped talking. You shut the door, as per her request. You look over the supplies and start planning your next meal. Oh, they're back! We're back! Tee-hee-hee! Knock it off, Mariah.
It's pretty rare to be scared of one.
It is not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of? Shut up! You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Mariah laughed so hard that your ears ring. She fucking just screams. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. What the fuck is our character? One less mouth to feed, right? Oh my god, you don't get it. It's pretty personal.
Then please explain, big guy.
Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin.
Quite the selection of berries.
We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all the available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty. Cabbage rolls. First, bring a large pot of water to boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt, and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Oh my god. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the large cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. Reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. You cooked cabbage rolls! Mara looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. Anatoly looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself.
I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is.
The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spin some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later.
Incredible! It's definitely growing on me.
Thanks again for cooking. This really was something special. Everyone leaves their dishes behind for you to do. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everyone. Gah. Again, Gregor?
Can't you let us sleep in?
Not today.
Why?
Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner.
He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had.
Gregor's also correct.
Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish not to go out and look for food today.
I know, she's so mad. You really think it'll flood?
Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters.
It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen.
Huh?
It won't hurt to prepare for the worst.
I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail.
Anatoly. Let's go out and prepare for the storm.
Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our route on some paper.
Let me help, little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Tutorial. Unfortunately, in life, you can't make everybody happy. When given a choice to speak a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one do I want to talk to? I want to talk to Karen, let's be real here. She's my favorite. Hey. This paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? So, these are some interesting options. I'm not sure what you mean. Extremely brutal, or not as bad as times like these. So I guess I'll just say extremely brutal. Oh, really? You have to share the details with me later. Okay? Oh, look! She did the little thing! She did the thing! She did the little thing. She likes us. Karen will not be able to stomach your stories, but you still agree to tell her the details later. Karen will definitely remember that. Hell yeah! Let's go! We got a heart with Karen, ooh la la. You hear a shout from the other room. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly, ooh la la. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright, everyone. We have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got the strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Let's check out the room, I guess. Poor Anatoly. Karen's snoring is so loud, she even wakes you up sometimes. Anatoly must be running on fumes. Would he have the courage to wake her up, though? Probably not. You wait around for the others to return. Wow, that was so stupid. Mariah's back early today. Oh! Dude, why is she's fucking terrified. Hey. The others are still looking for food outside. Anatoly found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and we get oh my god, that's gonna happen. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with the meal so far. Oh my god, that face! You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Ooh la la. Tee. Mariah will remember that. Oh. Wait, we got a heart with Mariah too? Lit. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime? You nod. Aw. Looking forward to it. Hey, could you hold cooking class? Hey, oh, I did not read that right at all. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Karen. True wifey energy. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek, you missed out. The sunset was tremendous on your way back, or on our way back. Hues of orange, red, and even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome! You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You could even see snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You looked from person to person trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah! I recognize that sound from anywhere! Gah! Guilty! Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. What the fuck? Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust?
Try again, big guy.
Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Correct! Yeah, I was going to guess that. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. That looks so fucking good. That looks so fucking good. I love a good, like, blackberry jam. Oh my god. I might have to go downstairs to steal some bread. Because I think I have a jar of blackberry jam. Blackberry jam. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor! Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this is homemade. Oh fuck, I totally did the wrong voice. But this homemade jam is to die for. Haha. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks.
Mariah!
Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. We're gonna eat each other. I'm predicting it now. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have oh god, you have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back, staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh!
It was a spooky woman.
Love me some spooky women's. Wake up! Sorry, you were making some strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up?
It woke me up. Trying to fall back asleep, but it's so loud.
Ugh. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Karen's snoring is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is up now and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Anatoly sounds petrified.
Oh. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters.
Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow?
You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen.
Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. Eek!
He's also good at chopping wood, though.
Ha ha ha! Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I'd give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Eek!
Couldn't make it past the cover.
Is that right?
Yes.
That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust?
How did you arrive at 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow?
It's easy. Take the time of the year, multiply it by a factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to... Where? So the first thing you need to understand is minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. Oh my god. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd.
Mariah, that was awe-inspiring.
You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it, haha.
Yeah.
Anatoly turns to you.
Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop.
Oh shit.
I know our food situation is a little tight, but I'll know you'll make the right decisions.
I'm gonna fucking eat them. I'm gonna fucking eat these people. I believe in you.
Me too. It looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam.
I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs. Except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Oh, we're gonna murder them and we're gonna eat them. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hi, Cabbage. Don't worry, as the leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of these humans know about us. That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Ha ha ha. Are your plans going awry? Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast. That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? Oh god. Raspberry milkshake. Oh god. You let out an audible groan. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope. Wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. Ha ha ha. It was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year. God, good lord.
Raspberry.
Of course. Not while I'm here. Oh my god, bread is a demon. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast and famine. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes, move out. The Chompettes somehow manage to close the door on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Karen interrupts as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left in the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread.
Karen is right.
What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. Oh my god. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't just throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning?
I'm no scientist. Sorry.
Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their piece like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. Oh god!
Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until this storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance.
Anatoly, where are you getting that information from?
One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here.
You're illiterate, so that's definitely a lie.
Eck!
I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart. But I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. What do you think? Oh god, I have to pick between two of them. I'm saving. I'll say Karen is right.
Heh. You're funny.
I keep pretending with those books, Anatoly. Brutal, Karen. I found an old picture book in the living room, Anatoly. Let me know if you want it, small fry. Karen. Karen smiles at you. I guess let's call it a day.
Yeah.
Sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 6 minutes later. I'm glad you call out Anatoly's bluff. You continue to impress. It's a shame Anatoly is sleeping in the same bedroom. I should have never have let him be the one to share with me. But what if it was just me and you? Oh! I'm sure we could study and squeeze a few novels in before bed. You nod. Well, we'll have to see if we can kick him out at some point, right? Oh, you'll have to tell me about you'll have to tell me about that anatomization book. I'm a murderer. My character is a fucking murderer. Really cool pictures in there. Karen looks like she has a crush on you. Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson. Okay? Karen walks away looking very happy. You are definitely sure Karen will remember that. Flirt master. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to sleep very hungry. Are we gonna have another nightmare? You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone's waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa.
Incredible.
Impressive. Yawn. Time to feat on humans. Yes, time to feat on humans. Human feet, my favorite.
I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal.
No.
It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history.
That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly.
What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly.
Mariah's eyes are so fucking scary. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom. Gregor in the living room. And Mariah in the kitchen. And Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? You best bet we're speaking with Karen. My girl. Oh. Looks like she's just slicing away at a block of wood. Hey. Can I let you in on a secret? I've actually enjoyed your cooking so far. The others expect me to be rude and mean, so I have to keep that reputation up, right? Can't have anyone thinking I'm soft. You're not sure where this is coming from. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon? Okay. She's not ready yet, but you nod politely. She's not ready yet. Thank you. You're definitely sure Karen will remember that. Dang, we are just romance mastering it right now. You leave Karen by herself. Dude, my hair is literally bothering the hell out of me. Hold on. Here we go. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop.
You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare.
I'm so hungry. Me too. You are too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed with a growling stomach. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you in the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh.
Day 5. Let's go, bitches.
Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms and legs. Mariah looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes.
This storm is too loud.
Karen looks out of it. Oh my god. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. I got a good look out the window. And couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night, I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end?
I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater.
As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town?
I don't know.
Didn't you have a map on you?
I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor.
I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Ha 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 ha. Mariah and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now?
We'll have to ride out the storm.
Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. It will clear up in no time.
Maybe you're right.
The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. You can tell Gregor's putting on fake optimism and Mariah's having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Let's speak with Mariah. Brr. It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? You explain to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content determine how warm they are naturally. Yeah! I wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Mariah does her best Gregor impersonation. Split firewood and gaze at the stars. How boring is that? Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. You're pretty sure Mariah will remember that. Dang, we are just like flirt pro. You thank her and leave the bed. Oh god, you call everyone together, they all look grim. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting the last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off of it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. It was gone in an instant. Are they gonna eat me or am I gonna eat them? That's my question. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready to bed. You go to bed starving. Are they gonna eat me? Like, that's the thing. Are they going to eat me or am I going to eat them? Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. It's still flooding. What are we going to do?
Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern.
Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here.
Do you really think it will rain that long?
Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon?
Ick.
Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared, but you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss the next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen or Anatoly? We're gonna... there's an option that says, think about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Let's speak with Mariah again. Hey. Mariah looks relieved to see you. Oh! Dang, okay. How are you holding up? Better question, how are you holding up? Not very good. That's very sweet of you to ask. Mariah's looking at you intently. She gets a little closer to you. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually I have to pick it out of the foods the others make. But you respected that. Thank you. Mariah's looking at you with admiration. I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again. You're definitely sure Mariah will remember that. Oh my god! You decided to check out the door again. Oh, the fucking chompets. It's just Tato. You ask Tato where the others are. They'll be back. They wanted to explore the labyrinth of tunnels around the cabin. Surely you've seen the mouse holes, right? They connect all over the cabin. Must have been some mouse that created them. Or something worse. Anyways, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. You have a feeling Potato is telling the truth. You realize some drool is leaking out of your mouth. Disgusting. Don't even try to eat me. You'd just get deathly sick if you tried. And from the look of you, you need to retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you failed every common sense measure for basic survival this week. You knew something like this would happen, right? Never mind. With floodwaters rising and no food now, I think it'd be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you will live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy, so I think you'll survive a little longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation can help you figure out how many calories you need to simply maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number called the basal metabolic rate, or BMR. Stay with me here. Okay. Got it? For fun, let's try it out on someone here. Mariah. Using Harris Benedict. She looks like she's 120 pounds, about 5 feet 5 inches tall. She's taller than me. About 20 years old. Crunching the numbers. I think she'd need about 1,388 calories daily. But that's being abnormally stationary. She'd have to lay in bed all day and all night, just eating, breathing, and using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get up more. If she was being very active, let's say, swimming through floodwaters, we'd need to multiply that 1,388 calories by 1.9. So now she needs 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly, which you didn't. I guess that wraps up our first survival lesson. Hopefully, we'll never have to speak again. Okay? You shut the drawer. Going over the numbers again. Oh god, we're gonna send Mariah out to go look for food, aren't we? Oh god. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go.
Mariah.
I used to swim all the time near my house, so I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters.
No. Let me go instead.
You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly.
You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but...
Little guy, let me go.
Gregor,
Sounds good to me.
Karen.
His arms are definitely the longest, so he'd probably the best at climbing trees out of all of us. No, that wouldn't be right, Gregor. Let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand, and the shortest will go outside to search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which is the biggest of the bunch. You pick it. Oh, fuck. You watch the others intently. Oh, no. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be Looks like I've got the shortest.
Mariah.
It's... okay. I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find a fish out there? Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence. Mariah left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. Dead to me! I just got an achievement that says dead to me. I said Mariah had left the cabin. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. Oh god, another strange dream, really. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are too strong, you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking into the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair cause you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out by their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever. You're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, good lord. So we're gonna eat Mariah or not? Like, is she gonna show up as a dead, like, body? Good morning. Do you think she made it to higher ground?
I believe in Mariah.
Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy?
So, what do we do now? Just wait?
Karen. How long? It's almost been a day since she left. Anatoly and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her.
We need to wait, Karen.
Wait for what?
The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now.
So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. What do you want to do today? Let's go talk to Karen. Let's talk to Karen again. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know that would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard. Such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. You close the door softly. So wait, that's really weird. Why did she lie about that? I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam.
I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Ha ha ha.
Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right about now. You would too.
I'm going to try to get some sleep.
Good night. Night. You fall asleep. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake in a cold sweat and a completely. Uh-oh. Did we find Mariah? Uh-oh. You woke up in a different room? Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Oh no. Oh no! You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question.
What's that smell?
Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you? The three of you are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely hidden so you can ration it better this time. I understand. Thank you. Oh god. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. Oh no. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off, and Anatoly returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. Oh my god. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen seems very, like, chill about all of this. You know, she's very, like, she doesn't care. Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Let's talk to Anatoly, because seems like he's having some issues. You knock on the door first. Anatoly, you slowly open the door.
Thanks for checking in on me.
You ask if he still feels sick.
Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me about where the meat came from. The less known, the better.
You nod.
Thank you.
You're sure Anatoly will remember that? Oh, God. We found Mariah's body and we cut it up and we're serving it to eat. Oh, my God. Oh, no. You leave Anatoly and go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. Oh, my God. This is dark as hell. Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time and that there will be no dinner.
Fine. I understand.
I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. Oh my god. This is dark as hell. You have a strange dream again. You're having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply. Forge me a new eye, then. You laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to a chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals, holding it in front of his face. You can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest as the smell of your decimated eye floods your nostrils. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh. Lovely. What do these dreams even mean? Like, who knows? You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now.
Good morning, big guy.
Will Mariah make it back?
This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. She makes this awfully gurgling noise, like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor?
Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that.
When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right?
Okay, so this is where it's getting into the fucking creep factor, because what the fuck is that, dude? That is so scary. Oh my god. Are you seeing this right now? What the fuck is that? Do you see this? Look at Gregor's face. I don't know. It just randomly did that. Yes. Oh, okay. I sometimes hear her crying through the radio, but that's just a broadcast. Right? My god.
I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. One step closer to Mariah. It's what she would have wanted.
What has gotten into you, Anatoly? Anatoly's eyes look at you, begging,
Bring us another slab, please.
He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me.
Anatoly. Gregor looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right anyway. Karen is so fucking tricked.
What's taking you so long? Boil it faster.
It looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Oh my god, this is so fucking cursed, bro. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. Gregor's a duck. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth using the spoon. He isn't eating.
I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah.
Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Oh my god! Why is she mad now? Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatoly?
Yes?
I think tomorrow you should go look for Mariah. Oh my god, we're gonna kill him now. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anatoly. You could swim back after a few hours. Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there.
I think Mariah's fine by herself.
He still hasn't accepted what happened yet.
She doesn't need anyone's help.
But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us.
Let me sleep on it. Okay?
No problem, little guy. Huh. This game is fucking lit. I love this. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. Mariah? Something is approaching.
Onion!
Hey!
Don't be a crybaby, it's just me! Onion! I love this game so much, this is great. Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please, don't you trust me? You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie! The fun factoid of that myth, people actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? Ha ha ha! There's even a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Ha ha! Anyways, you know what smells like raw onion left in the room? You! It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. Could smell you before I even came into the room. Yikes! So can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It'll be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Please? We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Tapping on the windows, crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. This is so cursed. Don't make me tattle the cabbage about you. She can be as mean as potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding. She's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Later! I love onions so much. Oh my god. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Day 10. See, they have stuffed animals of the chompettes. They don't have all of them. I think they just have bread, cabbage, and potato, but they're all sold out. And I'm sad, because I want one so bad. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, and then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food. All of those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by, the first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in the corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Oh my god. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I just got an achievement called Bad Ideas. And then it was a picture of Karen, and it said, she has a plan for Anatoly. I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was? Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. What? Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Oh, so I can either talk with the Chompettes or talk to Karen. I think I'm going to talk to Karen in this run. Hi. Keep this between us. I'm not giving Anatoly a choice today. He's going outside. Do I make myself clear? Yes. Good. Thank you for understanding. Karen cracked a smile. Looks like Karen will remember that. Oh, 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 oh. Hopefully Karen won't murder us if we become besties for life. Now get everyone together for a meeting, and let's get him to leave. You call everyone together to discuss the next steps. Why are we snapping? That Karen is fucking evil. And I love her because she's evil. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? I know. We're so close. We are so close. Anatoly looks pale, like he's gonna pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision?
Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise.
Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks.
I'll miss you, big guy.
I'll miss you, little guy. Huh. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best.
Karen.
Yes?
Gregor
looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing.
Peace, loser.
Goodbye, Anatoly.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good luck, little guy.
Anatoly has left the cabin! Because we eated him.
Or are going to, at least. 2 left. Or 3 left, I guess, technically. See you soon, little guy. I guess we can I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Oh, this is cursed. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already.
Aw.
Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. Why is it so sad? Aw. Shut your eyes quickly, falling asleep. You hear a scraping from the floor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Found you! I know, right? You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but as dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now? Unpopular. That's a tree reference. Get it? Yes, I fucking get it. Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency trumpet meeting and told me to give you the mission. Watch out for the knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understood. Yes. You nod. It's the yeast you can do, right? You tell Bread that pun didn't make sense. On a roll today. I'll see you around. Bread hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small pop. You fall asleep, thinking about what Bread told you. Oh my god, this game is coursed. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked. Oh no. You take off the glasses first, like Anatoly's glasses, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench your fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh my god! Oh my god! Thanks for whispering, Mariah. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk or... You found some meat. Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide you cook breakfast for everyone, cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. Oh my god! Oh, what is that smell? Give it to me. Now! You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ack! She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh god. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm going to lie down on the couch, try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch before turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper. I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back, and now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. Oh my god, we're gonna kill him. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Sure. I knew you would. Thank you. You nod. She's learning quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. Let's go! 5 hearts! 5 hearts! 5 hearts! 5 hearts! She's so evil, but I love her so much. No, it's fine. She's totally not going to murder us. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid, and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor! It's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. Gregor looks frightened. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. I can't even remember what happened before we arrived. It just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Mariah. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's great gambles. Get awfully sick, or... Gregor slowly puts the meat in his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Trying not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. We were kids. I was chopping firewood outside the house. Anatoly brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I had never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. And Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's like? But we knew what it was. She told us an anesthetic. I think it'd be best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up. Okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. My God. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. Oh God. Oh God, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. We're gonna wake up, walk in the living room, and he's gonna be fucking dead. Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, what is this in the background? Also, hey, baby. You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast with what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Come on, let me show you. You get out of bed and head to the living room. Oh God! Oh. Why? He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandaged him up like a field medic. Why? What is it, Gregor? Where are my... God, you're stupid. Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim? How are you supposed to help us out when you'd immediately drown? You sink like a log. What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Ha ha ha! And don't try to crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. Oops. I don't want any of it to go bad, so we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, going to start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey. All I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths, and yet I complained my belly was not full. One day, on my way home from school, I was walking by the town inn and smelled something amazing, coming right out from a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least that's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. Haha. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. The cabin, it chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please. Consider it my dying wish. Yes. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife. Okay? Gregor begins to look at Peace. And you watch the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. Aw, What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What is wrong with you? Shh. No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You go to the kitchen to try to find the other remains. Oh god. Gregor. You look at the pile of dishes, and your mind starts to wander. Hello. Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now, so watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid that knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. As the leader of the Chompettes, it's important you find all of us. So please, don't forget any of us. Good luck! Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You've been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? You go to talk to Karen in the living room. Oh goodness. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all of the blood out of the couch to save you trouble. Can I help you? Have you seen the basement key anywhere? Wasn't it in the kitchen? You can't remember. I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen. You decide to go look for it. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Let's check behind the woodpile. There's nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. Is this the same thing again? Actually, there's more behind the woodpile. Quite a few rat droppings. So there's a good collection of cobwebs and rat droppings. The dust is pretty thick back there, too. Cobwebs, rat droppings, and dust. This should really be cleaned. Yep, still filthy back here. Wait, you notice an engraving of the cabin wall with an X in the center. Is there treasure here? Okay, weird. You open a few drawers. They're empty? They must have been full of dishes that are piling up. This one has dried blood in it. This drawer is empty. Are all of these empty? Or empty? These would be great places to store spare meat. You completely missed under the sink. On the left side, the letter L is engraved. Who wrote this? Okay, weird. The cauldron. You hear some rustling around. Found her! She always picks the same hiding spot. Ah, you found me. Well done. As leader of the Chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through, so I guess you'll have to help me out. Cabbage has joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go. What's next? Glad you asked. Keep it up. You'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. Found the basement key. There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. Oh, whoops. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. He's making hide and seek far too easy. Chompettes, find Onion. Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Explore. Found him. Don't be a crybaby. It's just me, Onion. Today, I'm sweet as a sugar cane. Honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming from a mile away. Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? You tell Onion the truth. Whoa! Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah, Anatoly, and Gregor, but yikes. That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right? I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back. Onion has joined the party. Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem. There's nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard Bread making some noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get. Bread? The one and only. Chompettes, let's move out. The party is quickly expanding. 3 Chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache, and your face is feeling numb. Your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some timed breathing exercises for a minute. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. You proudly strut up to the living room, happy to be alive. Bread. You hear bread come out from the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me. Everyone's secretly favorite chompet. Bread. Don't you loaf me? My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no, thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? You tell Bread about gathering the chompets together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in that drawer, but this, you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs? Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Missed you, big guy. Come help. I would never let the chompets down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Bread has joined the party. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All three chompets are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Snap out of it. You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. Uh-oh. You stumbled to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect, chompets. Mosey out. You have 3 chompets in your party. 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. You go and check out the basement door. Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry. Oh wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. Honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined chompet detective skills say he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. Hell yeah. 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompets! Let's hide out! All 4 chompets quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You see the knife out of the corner of her dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Karen drops the knife to the floor, walking over to hold you in a loving embrace. I can't wait any longer to tell you that I love you. Aw. Karen looks into your eyes, laughing as she says it again. I love you. First time in ages, a genuine smile appears on your face. It was Karen all along. Your soulmate has finally been found. You created a new life together, devouring hundreds of men, women, and children. What? Okay. Laws and governments are powerless to stop your wrath. Investigations into the cabin always result in another meal for the both of you. Your partnership is beautiful. All that oppose you perish. Karen helps you with butchering, so your arthritis gets relief. You work together beautifully, making the world a terrible place for future generations. One day, Karen becomes ill. You try everything to prolong her life, but none of the methods work. Karen can no longer walk around the cabin. Her condition worsens, keeping her bound to the bed. You bring her borscht daily, but she can barely eat a bite without coughing. She isn't able to keep down fresh cuts of meat anymore. She is seriously ill. One day, she calls you over to her deathbed between gasps for air. Her eyes are filled with terror, but it lessens when she sees you. Karen tries to say your name, but she can't get it out. I love you. You nod, crying softly as she tightly grips your hand in fear. Her tears fall on her dress as the last of Karen's air leaves her lungs. Her hand slowly lets go of yours, dropping to her side. You take the knife and wrap your hands around it, putting it in the middle of her chest. Karen. What is happening? You were a true cooking companion. Oh, I just got an achievement that says, "Joke's on you, see the secret ending." So this is a secret ending? This isn't the real ending? What the fuck? I'll tell you a story, but do you promise not to laugh? I almost died when I was 6. I just got an achievement for getting max hearts with Karen. It's probably the coldest winter on record. My parents and I were snowed in. At first they had enough wood, but that ran out. My father, before their wedding day, he chopped down one of the biggest trees in the forest. He spent months whittling it down, cutting the pieces carefully, measuring the armrests so they'd fit perfectly, sanding it down so not even a splinter could come out. He named it Mother's Chair, and every Saturday he washed her feet while she sat in it, whistling a tune his grandmother taught him, looking deep into her eyes as he rubbed her ankles. Took him weeks of working on it in secret. He was hyperventilating while he dismantled it. Each heavy breath was a foggy cloud. His tears were freezing to his cheeks. The fire only lasted 2 days, and later the frostbite turned his fingertips completely black. He cried almost as hard over his fingers as he did the chair. After a while, when the food was running out, he began to search every inch of our cabin, but he finally found what he was looking for, a little mouse. Holding it, wiggling it in his hands must have been painful. Between wincing, he divided it in 2, one piece for me and one for my mother. How's that for a big breakfast? His corpse was the first I ever saw that was frozen solid. Thank you for listening. Wait, that's not how it happened. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece, just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? Let's tell her about the basement. I don't know. I'm not telling her about the trumpets. So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You unlock the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You lock the basement door? Did you just lock the door? You block out the screams of rage and bargaining. Giving enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. Oh my god! Oh my god. We're a bad person. You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. Apparently that was just a dream or something. So this is the reality. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. Oh, we are in the bathroom. You must have sleepwalked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. Oh! The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom. Turn it on. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see a glint of objects to inspect. Just move around the cursor. Oh, I'm not clicking that yet. This bathtub is filthy. It will need more than a little elbow grease to get these stains out. You notice a note underneath the bathtub. Oh! I just got an achievement saying, discovered a hidden note. May 4th, 1794. This notice shall serve as a summons to the Zakopane courthouse. You're being accused of the following crimes. 1. Public disturbance. 2. Foul language and demeanor. 3. Refusal to testify at previous court cases. And 4. Refusal to agree to a search warrant of property. Your hearing is scheduled for October 20th. Failure to result will result in your... or failure to attend will result in your immediate arrest and penalties up to hanging. Sincerely, Judge Constanci Luis. You take the court summons letter with you. What did that say? It said, you haven't stocked the toilet paper. Truly, this is the scariest thing you've ever seen. So obviously, cabbage is in the window. Or in the mirror. Hello. Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle being blown out. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. You unlock the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you'd excuse me, I need to conduct the next secret trumpet meeting. Later. You quickly make your escape. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get under the covers and fall asleep. Oh god. Karen's gonna murder us. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? What the fuck? Just your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. You grip the the doorknob tightly. Oh no. That can't be the real Gregor. You determine the haunt has officially begun. Some spirits move on, others linger, and some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack, or get you to fall down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander into an early demise. No way of knowing which one the group will choose. The rain has stopped outside. You decide to look out the window. Oh god. Did you see that? Mariah was over there. Yeah, no, Gregor fucking died. Karen killed Gregor. Karen would appreciate the good news, but not after locking her in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well, you decide to crawl back into bed and get a little extra sleep. Oh my god! You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted, the rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. Is this another trick or... Good morning? She's still sticking around. You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Your food is gone. That noise was coming from the living room. Anatoly? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. What's making that noise? It sounded like it was coming from the basement door. Go over to investigate. Oh god. A cold wind is blowing through the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this a... You wake up in a cold sweat. It's trippy. It's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. You can still smell Gregor here. Should you have intervened with Karen? It probably wouldn't have changed the outcome. It also might have led to your death. The couch is still comfortable, even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into a sleep. Oh my god, midnight. Jesus Christ. She's wheezing back there. Freaking crazy. You must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room is pitch black. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. Dude, Anatoly's in the fucking window. Anatoly? Oh, I just moved the entire window. Frick. I'm clicking everything. Oh. The first note you ever received. Thinking about the messenger puts a smile on your face. You notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I am begging you. Please bring back my daughter safely, or I'll need to get the others involved. I've left payments outside of your door and will pay any price. Please let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. You take the mother note with you. You decide to lay back down on the couch to get the rest of your sleep. You subwalked again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer. Oh, it's you again. Tell me, in that first week with the red-haired woman and the others, where did you sleep? You think for a minute but came up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. If I can be honest, it was truly horrific to witness. Still nothing? You would routinely collapse in the middle of the hallway, sleepwalking into walls, or worse, going down into the basement. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck on those stairs yet. You seem to survive almost anything. Do I have that right? Must be that addiction to meat. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? Sure. You tell Potato the secret. Wow, didn't think you'd be foolish enough to tell me. I'm living longer than expected already, but this is good information to take with me. Thank you. Was that the right thing to tell Potato? Ha ha ha. It's a delight to watch you fall apart. What does the red-haired woman have in store for you? You haven't thought about Karen in a while. How many days has she been down there? You do realize she's probably been feasting on the three. She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Go downstairs and put an end to this. Not for the chompettes. Just for me. You head for the basement door. Oh god. She's gonna murder us. You quickly do the math in your head and determine Karen will be dead in the basement. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. Oh god. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. Oh, I don't like this. Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anatoly through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that water is under the bridge now. Anatoly's down here. Come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger, concentrated near their grave, leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loaves of it. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice, beware of Karen. She's ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. Anatoly will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. And Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. The walls down here, they're dirt and soot. Something is approaching. I don't like the zoom in. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking? Another trap. Everyone's upstairs and wants to leave. Mariah was worried sick about you. You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah? Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karen took my limbs doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when that light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? You nod. Heh. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. That was enough to keep him at bay. We'll meet again soon. Beware, Karen. You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. Oh god. The air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karen with each step. Something is approaching. Oh. Thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. You have to tell Anatoly about meeting with Gregor. Oh. I was going to try to see if you wanted to pick onions with me. You shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long, and now you'll need to fend off Karen. I can't tell if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here. You ask Anatoly where Karen is. Oh, she's just below us, waiting to devour you. Karen's been practicing on her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms? Haha. Down here, the whispers have told me about you. I can't even believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whispers about those sorts of things. So many whispers down here. It ends at the bottom. Karen might be alive down here, but you won't be. See you again soon. You feel Anatoly leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch.
Hello!
You've come so far. Proud of you.
Savage!
As leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call out to us and we'll be there.
Boy, boy!
Honest.
Boy.
Wouldn't let you die down here. When you yeast expect it, we'll roll with you. You can't sneak up on me. But sneaking up on you? Extremely easy. Are you deaf? Raspberry. That was pretty cruel. Even for me. Your ears have so much dirt in them, you could probably grow potatoes. We'll have to work on those jokes, Potato. Sure. Weren't you hiding in the basement room? Circumstances have changed. I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind. And if you get lost down here later, please avoid the room where it happened. I can't speak for the others, but I'd like to forget what happened there. I don't think we'll ever forget that, Potato. But thank you for coming along with us.
Boy, boy.
I wouldn't call it a change of heart because you've never really had one, Potato. You should have rotted down here, but I'm glad you're here to help. Wish I had a joke here, but what you did was no joking matter. That's enough. Chompets, let's help out. Oh god. I'm scared. The Chompets get in a position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Took you long enough. Let's end this. Should have kept the door locked. Attack? You attack Karen with a lunge. Barely land a soft punch. Karen lunges at you. Oh my god. Will you fit in the cauldron? Let's... Oh, she dodged it? Are you shitting me? See if you ignored my warning to watch out for that knife. Ha ha ha. Please survive this fight. We want to play hide and seek again. Chompets, help out. Gain 5 HP. Should have never left Ukraine. Oh my god. Can I save here in case I die? Would be burying you. Okay, Jesus. You're gonna taste better than Gregor. Okay, Jesus, I'm gonna fucking die. It's giving me Earthbound vibes right now.
Onion.
I pressed dodge. Going to eat those ears first. What the fuck? She devours your body on the floor of the basement. Your corpse lasts a week. What the fuck? That was so hard. Is it possible to beat her? Oh. Dodge doesn't do anything. Just gonna spam attack. Ah, frick. This is so hard. Oh my god. Can't attack. Okay, heal. Oh, what the fuck? Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. You're hobbling after her, but the room is pitch dark here. The rot of decaying flesh here is nauseating. You hear the small echoes of Karen's footsteps disappearing below, making this room feel enormous. You can't see their eyes, but you can feel them. You're being watched. The staircase in the center winds downwards, spiraling into the abyss. You're getting lightheaded again. Gravity almost gets the best of you a few times as you work your way to the bottom. Your shoes stick to the floor when you reach the bottom. The smell of mildew and something rotten makes you gag. You can barely make out the outlines of the door frames in each direction. You head east, opening the door. You feel Karen's presence close by. Oh, that is fucked. Back together again. Drowned and dissected. The Butcher of Hope has returned. Where's Karen? Lost in the abyss. Her rage blinds her. Ravenous. Completely ravenous. She will never be able to move on. Bound to this cabin by you, she will never escape. Those that die in the cabin are bound to different rules. Fleeing west did nothing. Victims will always gravitate to this cabin. Always find a way back to you. You wretch. You abomination. You horror. Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. I'll never forget about you. Nothing's happening. So, wait, haven't we gotten this before? I'll tell you a story, but I promise not to laugh. I almost died. Okay, wait, we've seen this. Wait, that was different. I wish I could go back. Frick. It said, you hear something upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. What? The four look completely shocked at the sight of you. She doesn't look like she has the courage to speak. We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only hut we've seen out here. Can we stay here for a few nights? You clear your throat and ask the questions you've asked thousands of times. Did you come on your own free will, or were you sent?
We were technically sent.
Anatoly, we came on our own free will. The woman looks confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. You clear your throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you're ready to leave. The group looks terrified of you, as they should be. Wasn't that trail steep? Yeah. The group finally returns to normal. It's first, but they attempt to save face. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Wait, what the fuck?
Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace.
What is happening? Who are these people now? Rhina, check it out. A cabin? All the way out here? Okay, wait, what is happening? Hold on. Let me save this and let me go to the title screen, because I feel like I'm missing some shit or something. Oh, snap. Okay, some of these are scary. So these are, wait, these are the recipes that we got. It's actual recipes. That's crazy. Oh my god, some of these are horrific. Oh my god, is that Karen? I love the cutscene where we just casually stab our wifey. That is fucking scary. So there's a lot of stuff we're missing. Oh my gosh, so I don't know if there's more endings in that or not, but I'm assuming there is. Other paths I haven't taken. Oh, this music is so fucking good. So I'm actually gonna look up a guide and see. Hey, that's just the facts. That's just how it is. So apparently where we ended off right now is the section is called Chompet's Origins. So I'm assuming that'll kind of show us like who the Chompets were, which I'm assuming the Chompets are all someone that we had killed prior. So there seems to be a lot more to this game. I'm looking at a guide right now. Okay, actually I'm gonna write how to get some of these down because it looks like this is kind of confusing. Ow! Okay, so which one are we missing? It's 4. I think we'll do another run of this. So these are just like, it's just completionist stuff. So I'm just writing down the different endings and stuff that I need to do to complete all of these. So I guess actually we'll just start with this Chompet's Origins thing. Because I'm not, maybe this will give us some, because I don't know. We lost him a few kilometers ago. Don't worry. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Hello? Come on, Rhina. Sun is setting. Let's take shelter here, just for the night. You sure that's a good idea, Selena? Of course. Front door has a few different ways to lock it. Should keep him at bay if he shows up. Hope there's some snacks in here. Bolek. I guess we don't have a good choice. We'll head back to Zakopane in the morning. Don't worry about it. Oh, yes. Zakopane. Like, the Zakopane killer that we are. Or that we played last time. It's just for one night. So this is the origin of the cute little cabbage, raspberry, bread, potato, and what's the other one? Onion. You decide to join with your friends inside. So I'm guessing she's cabbage. Alright. Did you lock the door? Oleg. All set. Oleg's gotta be onion. And Bolek's gotta be bread. Could you see him out the window? No, he probably went back to town. Is anyone here? Rhino's gotta be raspberry. No, yelled and stopped around nothing. Oh yeah, because the start of their name. The start of their name is what they are. So, technically yes, but also no. So this is like a prequel, I guess, to what happened prior to the events of what we just played with Karen, Anatoly, Gregor, and Mariah. So this is like... So I'm assuming what happened is that the character that we play as, not right now, not the character we're playing as right now, but the character we played as the prior run, that the killer guy, that he is the killer guy that these people are hiding from, that these kids are hiding from. But I'm assuming, since this is Chompette's origin and that they're not humans anymore in the before or in the aftermath, that these characters are directly connected to the Chompettes. So Selena turns into cabbage because I'm assuming she gets murdered and she turns into a cabbage somehow. Bolek turns into bread. Oleg turns into onion, and so on, so on, so on. This cabin is abandoned. Let's stay here tonight. What? Relax, it's going to be freezing outside tonight, so it's either him or us. Let's avoid making a fire. Don't want him to see us in the distance. No fire? There's blankets in the bedroom. We'll be fine, Oleg. Whew. Okay, so we are playing as Raspberry. Or Rhina. This cabin chills me to the bones. We'll need them. Whenever Bolek gets nervous, he tells a joke to break the tension. Got one of Razael's classics for ya. What do you call a snowman's kids? Children. Bah! Heh. Let's split up and search the cabin. See if you can find any food for us to eat tonight. I'll take the bedroom. Leave the living room to me. Rhina, I'll search the kitchen. No need to help me. You sure? Of course, I know exactly where to look first. I got the Zakopane Junior Baker Award, remember? Selena. Alright, everyone. Let's move out. Tutorial. Help the team by searching the cabin for supplies. Your bond with Selena, Oleg, and Bolek is unbreakable. Focus on exploring the cabin. You only get one choice, so choose wisely. Who do you want to help out first? Let's help out Oleg, because he seems like a tiny boy. Hey, Rhina. Is that a bone sticking out of the floorboard? Yeah, disgusting. Is it a chicken bone? You think I'm finding out? Would probably lose my lunch. What area do you want to search first? The floor. You first check under the beds. Long strands of white hair covered in dust here. Disgusting. Okay, let's check this again. You check the hole next to the table. It seems to drop completely into darkness. Oleg? Do you have a coin or something we can drop down this hole? Just my allowance money. Sounds great. Give me one of the coins. Rhina? It's only one coin. No problem, Oleg, huh? Just watch your step over here, okay? You got it. Okay, let's check. You look underneath the nightstand. Something's pressed against the wall. Huh, just a bobby pin. Take the bobby pin with you? Yes. You find something down there, Rhina? Check it out, a bobby pin. Is that for hair or something? Oh, look. Okay, one more. You inspect the bones sticking out of the floor. This is definitely a chicken bone, Oleg. Gross! Can you see anything else under there? You put your face to the floorboards. A large pile of chicken bones is underneath the floor. I can't see very far under here without a lantern, but there's hundreds of chicken bones down here. Might be some other bones too. I'm not sure. That's disgusting! Stick your arm beneath the floorboards? Yeah. You slowly put your entire arm beneath the floorboards, rummaging around blindly. Some of the bones are completely dry. Others have sticky, moldy residue on them. You pinch your nose with your hand to avoid smelling anything foul. You got the bobby pin. What? Hey, Oleg, did you check out the mouse hole? What's there to check? Maybe someone swept some key over there? I'm not losing a finger for a key. It's mice, Oleg, not rats. Just look inside instead of rummaging around. You put your face on the floorboards, looking inside the mouse hole. Just some soggy newspaper. Didn't find anything? Just a revolting mouse bathroom. Gross! Worse than Uwanuka on a Friday night. I think I'm going to puke. Disgusting. Okay, anymore? Nothing else. Furniture, check the table. Spilled ink has completely soaked into the wood. Find anything? Yeah, a table that needs to be cleaned ages ago. Huh. Is it a sauce from the kitchen? You take a whiff. No, Oleg. Wishful thinking. The bird cage seems out of place in this room. What's up with this bird cage? The outside has started to develop a thin layer of rust. The inside, though, looks more preserved in one area, like something was pushing against the cage bars. Must have been one fat bird. You walk over to the framed map by the nightstand. Looks like the Tatras Mountains. You can see Zakopane to the north. Did you search the drawers yet? Just the bottom one. Bunch of kids' toys and garbage. Oleg tries the top drawer. Rhina, what do you think? Uh-oh. Looks like a piece of coal was used to draw this. What the hell is this? It's messed up, right? You take the breakfast drawing with you. His face is literally me right now. Walk around the table. There's a drawer on the other side. You open the drawer. There's pliers, some moldy breadcrumbs. This piece of paper is 3 years old and has a number of tasks to complete. Most of it looks like chemistry, but one task stands out as completed. Send letter. One notation is more legible than the others. Whoops! Oh, fuck, I skipped it. God damn it. Oh. Check this out, Oleg. Can you make any sense of it? Not at all. We should bring this back to Zakopane. See if anyone knows what this is for. Absolutely. Any more furniture? Okay. Stop searching. I think we're done searching here, Oleg. Hey, Rhina, I've been dying to ask. What's up with that coat? It's new. You don't like it? I didn't say that. It just looks a little heavy for summer. Yeah? It also works as a real nice blanket. Eek. Mom can't afford me to... Mom can't afford to buy me multiple coats per year, Oleg. Besides, I actually take care of my clothes. Eek! This cabin is cold as hell, so I'm a little jealous. Especially in the living room. Right? You met Oleg on your 4th year of elementary school. Through Bolek. Walking home one day, you notice him fishing down by the river. Aw. Hey, Rhina. It's illegal to fish here, Oleg. What? My uncle fishes here all the time. And he's lucky he hasn't been caught yet. Eek. Catching anything today? Brown trout. Oh. I won't tell anyone, Oleg. Thanks, Rhina. Oleg. Midnight is snoring so loud. Further down the river, you see a strange man washing some tools. Most of it looks like things you'd find in a butcher shop. Blades of various sizes. You make eye contact with him, causing him to pick up the tools in a panic and put them into a satchel. He fumbles a knife he was cleaning, causing it to make a shallow cut in his hand. He awkwardly stumbles away from the river, leaving a trail of crimson behind him. What a strange sight. You head back into the living room to catch up with the others. Okay, team, find anything? Just some old toys in a drawer. Really old toys. But look, I found this toy boat under the couch. Let me see that. Grandma made this boat for him. Raziel was here. Raziel? The one and only. Could he still be alive here? Seeing him again would bring Grandma back from the brink. We have to find him. Agreed. Crew, we need to search this cabin top to bottom. Let's find Raziel and bring him back to Zakopane. You got it, Selena. Oleg, come with me. Let's look outside. Rhina? Look around the cabin and try to find any clues to where Raziel is. That psychopath could still be outside in the woods. If you hear any of us yell or scream, find us. Okay? Of course, Selena. Thanks. We'll be listening for you as well. I'll be fine. Crew? Let's move out! Selena, Bolek, and Oleg leave you to search the cabin. Who's there? Nothing replies back. Sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. You walk over to investigate. Hello? Oh, what the fuck? I don't know what that says. What is that? Portuguese? Hold on. It says he already left the cabin. No? You are really in danger. Leave this cursed place quickly and never return. Oh my god, there's so much. Says, she picked me up and separated me from my parents across the ocean and brought me here. She will devour you all. Run away. Leave. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Ha ha ha. Oh my god. I don't speak Polish very well. I should stop blabbering. Here. Take this. Drawing is pushed out of the cabinet. He made some drawings before he died. Give this to his relatives who survived. Okay, Jesus. I have no idea. I think that's just... Looks like someone used a piece of coal to draw this. Are these bars of a cage? Staring at a door. You take the cage drawing with you. I don't know. That was weird. Oh my god, there's more. Are you serious? I think, or I guess this is goodbye. Oh. We'll probably never cross paths again. Oh, and he's gone. This is crazy. Selena? Oleg? Bolek? No reply. Raina! We saw something weird down the hill. Looked like an old fence with bones all over the ground. It could have been animal skulls, but couldn't tell from that distance. Heard some weird whispering before we got to the front door. Find anything? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Strange whispers coming up from under the kitchen sink. Well, whispers? Was it a ghost, Raina? I'm not sure. I couldn't understand any of the words. Ghost, Bolek attempts to lighten the mood a bit. Got another of Raziel's jokes for you. What do ghosts like poring over their food? Bolek. Give up? Gravy! It was probably just the creaking of the cabin, Raina. No such thing as ghosts. It seemed pretty real, Selena. So the Chompettes come to this cabin, where the serial killer is. And the serial, in search of a missing boy named Raziel. That's what I'm leading into right now. And whoever that Portuguese ghost was, it said that she took him from his parents overseas. So the serial killer person took the Portuguese child from overseas, obviously, because he can't speak Polish. But I don't know why. I'm assuming he's a ghost, but regardless. But he said that, essentially, that Raziel is dead. Give this to his relatives. Well, if you see it again, let me know. That fence outside was absolutely terrifying. We can't let our guard down here. Yeah. Can we not split up anymore? I'm scared of getting separated now. Of course, Oleg. We're a team, and teams stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast and famine. You're right, Selena. Wait a second. So, this is interesting, because I didn't think about this till just now. Where's Potato? But then thinking on it, Potato is the one that's, like, fucking weird. I wonder if Potato is the serial killer. We'll see. I just don't want to lose any of you, like Raziel. That won't happen when we're together, Oleg. Bolek, you're a night owl. Can you stay guard while we sleep? Of course. Thanks, Bolek. Oleg and I will take the bedroom. You okay with the living room? Yeah. Thank you, Bolek. Wake us up if you see or hear anything. You got it. Oleg and Selena head to the bedroom, opening the door fully behind them. You lay down on the couch and quickly fall asleep. Oh my goodness! You close your eyes but cannot think about the butcher of Zakopane. His third victim probably had it the worst. Stabbed in the stomach like the other two, but this one was different. The boy was missing both ears, so investigators concluded it was a copycat to a series of grisly murders from years ago. What kind of person would take someone's ears? The victim's family and neighbors searched the murder scene top to bottom and the alleyway outside. All they could find was a broken window that the butcher used to gain entry. It was a mystery that nobody in Zakopane could solve. So Selena, Oleg, and Bolek, and you, teamed up to find the killer. Selena was naturally the leader, plotting out vantage points on dusty maps her grandfather had. Bolek brought snacks and what he called emergency rations, which was usually crusty bread from his pocket. Oleg was able to get investigation tips from his grandmother, a former detective, but only after telling her it was to find Raziel. Their investigations lasted more than a year, often getting to crime scenes quicker than town investigators. You have a strange dream. You have found the body early, so the blood is still leaving the body. The greasy-haired man makes eye contact with you, wiping the knife on his vest. You look for a way to escape, but you're trapped in the alleyway. He slowly walks towards you, forcing a laugh that comes out in unnatural, stuttered segments. As he gets closer, you notice his pupils are absolutely enormous. He brings the knife up, and his face peels apart by the lips, screeching in pained agony. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh my god! That's actually scary. Wake up, everyone! Bolek, it's like 3 a.m. I heard something outside. Was it one of the crows? They never shut up. It's him. Huh? Selena? It's him. What's the plan? Selena makes the group's secret hand signal. Only whispering is allowed now. Bolek, Oleg, eyes on the doors and windows. If he makes it inside, run out the front door or downstairs. Downstairs? What if there's less room down there? Then we need to manipulate the lights down there. Find the light bulb pulley, and when he gets close, turn off the lights. He's got that knife, so run for the front door when there's an opening. What if there isn't a working light down there? Our eyes can see better in the dark than him. We can run circles around him while he's blind down there. He doesn't stand a chance. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Oleg. Oleg, can you outrun him? Of course. Rhina, do you see anything out the window? The rain hasn't started yet, but you can see the storm clouds in the distance. Maybe it'll get too muddy for him? Unless he's coming through one of the windows. The window glass is thick. If you tried to break it, everyone would hear it. Whomever built this cabin definitely was here for the long haul. See anything, Rhina? Nothing. While keeping watch, I found this in the bedroom. Here. Wait, we already saw this, though. What the hell is this? Did Raziel make this? It had to have been him. When we found the body stuffed into the barrel, that creep saw us and ran. Who would do something like that? A monster. That's right, Rhina. That was the last time we saw him. What's that noise? Oh. Get to the staircase now! As you go to the staircase, you see him standing by the front door. He wipes his eyes with his sleeve, completely drenched from head to foot. He attempts to smile, but it looks completely out of character. You slow down your breathing, making it to the the staircase safely. The scarecase. Ow. Selena takes out the basement key, locking the door behind you. There, that should slow him down. Rhina, can you lead? Of course, Selena. Wow, he's determined. All right, we'll be right behind you. You begin your descent. Let's play Ghost in the Graveyard tonight. It's too dark out. What if one of the adults catches us? We're faster than them. Rhina, you came to be the ghost first? Why me? Because your eyes can see in the dark the best. The perfect ghost. Selena, sure, I'll go hide first. Hey, Oleg, yeah? You were slower than Bolek with a stomach full of herring last time. Pick up the pace this time. Eek! Trust me, won't happen again. Nobody trusts you, Oleg. Everybody laughs. You hide behind some equipment at the sawmill. The group takes 2 hours to find you. By the time Selena yells ghost in the graveyard, you've already tagged Bolek and Oleg. Ack! Eek! You're too fast, Rhina. Nobody sneaks up on me. Nobody. Rhina, what's going on? Nothing, just remembering something. Bolek and Oleg went ahead. There's no time for this. We need to go. You snap out of it and begin your descent. He must be searching for the key. What an idiot. He must be furious to be causing that much damage. Oleg, you find a light switch down there? Yes! Get in position. We'll be right down. The locked door is keeping him busy. That door's pretty old, though. Did you see the holes in it? He's coming down. Run! Your eyes strain to see further down the staircase. You can't hear him. Rhino? We have someone special to introduce you to. Raziel? Go on out! Don't be shy, Raziel. Rhino won't bite. Haha. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Rhina. It's okay. Your cousin is great, Bolek. Just wait, everyone. Give him a little time. He has the world's best puns. He memorized every single one, Grandma told him. Grandma brought me this book. Raziel, this is 500 pages long. Yeah. Everyone laughs with Raziel, enjoying a nice meal together with Bolek's family. Raziel tells countless pun jokes. Bolek howls with laughter, and the adults shake their heads in agony. Ugh, hair in my mouth. His joy is infectious, making Zakopane a better city for everyone. Except for one. Rhina, you're slowing down again. Selena, Raziel. What about him? I keep remembering him. I see. He... Crew, let's keep going. You continue downward. What the hell is this? Oh my god, there's a face back there. What? The light isn't working. No time to find a weapon in here. Let's keep going down. I can see a light farther down the staircase. Your shoes stick to the floor at the bottom. You can barely make out the light to the door. To the right, east, there's 3 other doors, north, south, and west. Selena tries the door to the north first. It's locked. The room is tiny. How are we gonna get around him? Let's try the doors and see if we can lock it from the inside. Which way, Rhina? Use bobby pins on the door to the north. This one has the loosest lock. Let me try the bobby pins. You unlock the door! Yes! Oh my god, there's another face. Ew. Wait. We'll worry about this later. He's coming down the stairs. You leave the cellar room, running into the room to the west. Oh. Leave us alone. You left the knives upstairs. It's 4 against 1. Leave with your life. Ha 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 ha. Say hi to Raziel for me. No! Huh? Okay, Jesus. I knew it. Wait. So is Potato the serial killer?
Wee! Cabbage!
That was creepy.
Onion!
It says up here, the achievement said, metamorphosis. A new era has begun. They're being held back by their human emotions. They'll need a few months more at the very least. I'm in no rush. Let us leave. Now. You shut the drawer. I'd like to explore the cabin, see where those whispers are coming from. Can I leave the drawer? You nod. Thank you. Want to come with Raspberry? I'm going nowhere with you. So Potato is the serial killer guy. Poor Raspberry. Welcome! We've done a few annual Chompet comedy competitions since the last time. Want to be the judge this year? Ignore them. I found some fascinating stuff by using the mouse holes. I need you to explain what the hell this is. Bro, like I fucking know. The fuck? Were you fattening him up? Or were you scaring the hell out of him? While you hesitated, you take the basement drawing with you. I will never forgive you for this. You shut the drawer. It's time! Trumpet, sound off.
Onion.
Never fear, Onion is here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the kitchen. They keep having creepy faces every second. Always marry Raspberry.
Onion.
Potato. Potato. You have nothing to give me now. Leave me alone. This is the only way to escape, Potato. We need to leave at the same time. I'm not leaving the cabin. Potato, please. Potato, we want to see you. No. Cabbage tries whispering, but you can clearly hear every word. They can release us. Just play along and maybe they'll pity us. Yeah? I'm not working with them. But, right now, I pity them. Just an old, disgusting, foul-smelling. That's enough. Potato's words cause a regression to stir inside of you. Keeping these intruders around might be entertaining for now. You slide the door closed, giving them time to stew on their thoughts. Cooking companions, Champet's origins. So that was that. Where's that Karen melting video? So there's got to be more stuff. There's definitely more stuff that we have not found yet. Oh my gosh, your name. Tabby Gay. You have a strange nightmare. What the fuck? Wake up. I said wake up. I'm so confused. The others are causing you to become weak. We need to get you back to normal. Less talking, less hesitation. Especially if someone is trying to become stronger than you. They used to make you upset, right? I'm keeping an eye on you. You ask for how long? At this rate, never. You cough profusely, covering Potato in a fine mist. You're beyond disgusting. So then, are you ready to fight back against the nightmares? Punish the spirits that have made your life a living hell? Yes. Perfect. Let us give them no quarter. Close your eyes again, and let's begin to traverse the abyss. You relax your muscles, getting ready for what's next. Welcome to Nightmare Mode. If you survive, you'll gain some additional insight into the world of cooking companions, as well as unlocking New Game Plus and a Champet's Only event. This mode is mostly just a joke, so don't take it seriously. From the main menu, if you select New Game, you can immediately jump to this mode and other ones. If you make it to the end, you will unlock the Champet's Cabin Courses, a Champet-only event, free of humans. For the true cooking companions experience, this mode should be played in a pitch-black room with headphones. If you still need to max out your relationships, don't worry, you'll get to have the opportunity to do so in New Game Plus. You really should make a manual save right now, so don't hesitate. Okay, Thank you for getting this far. Your bravery is commendable and will be rewarded. Thanks for playing, Dear Dream Studios. Oh, almost forgot. Nightmare mode activated. You wake up in the bathroom again. Oh? You find a strange note. Is this the same strange note? I can feel the cold air crawling under the door. Get the strange presence note. Oh! It's Whiteface! It's Whiteface from I'm Scared. Holy shit, this is my room. Do you see how dark it is? Holy shit, this is awesome! It's cold, but I can look at you. Look at me. Are you scared? This is awesome! Oh my god. Run. I am scared. Oh my god! You wake in a cold sweat. Holy shit, this is awesome. Oh, your surroundings feel completely different. Mariah's presence is enraged. She's beckoning you to follow her. You get up and leave the bedroom. That was fucking awesome. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. What a fitting end to such a horrible nightmare. You head to the kitchen for some breakfast. Oh. This will take ages to clean. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. Humanity. You stare into the pile of fish in the oven. Are they still upset? You head back to the bedroom to take a nap. Good night. Which one of them is causing this? Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, K. You crawl into bed and fall asleep. You have a strange dream. Day question marks. My favorite. 616! Whoa! Wait, what the fuck? This again? Escape. This is wild. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Karen isn't here. It sounds like she's whittling something again. Did she escape the basement? Karen? No reply. You head over to investigate. Another trick by one of them. Who's still missing? Karen? Someone's tapping on the window. I can't get the I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Are you done, Anatoly? They're getting more bold in their actions. You head to bed to sleep on it. I knew it was gonna do that. I was waiting for it to be 666. Oh, spooky! The four have returned to the first floor of the cabin. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Oh! Come with me to the living room. Don't argue. You crawl out of bed to face them. Welcome.
We've been waiting for you all day.
Be satiated by this opportunity. Would you like to start the ritual? What ritual? A ritual to manifest alternative possibilities. Mistakes mended. Regrets unrooted. Let the others depart earlier than me. Let me survive this time. This means join hands with us and form this pact. This ritual is unlike anything you've ever heard of. Agreeing to the pact could result in horrors worse than death. Anger channeled and linked, extremely dangerous. There might be no going back from the decision. Think carefully before... Okay, I'm saving. This might be a good time to save the game. Have you made a decision? You nod. Sure. Wonderful. Take my hand. Take Karen's hand. You hold on to both of their hands, eyes closed to touch. You've chosen correctly. I'm proud of you. See you soon. Your breath begins slow and frost collects on the windows. One of your eyes rolls backwards, causing you to drool a little bit on the floor. Lovely. Something has gone horribly wrong. Ooh. Anatoly picks the shortest stick first, leaving the cabin. Then Gregor goes, then Karen. Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. Once the three are gone, it's just you alone with Mariah. Thank you for getting me through all of this. Mariah smiles. Eating the meat breaks most people, but not her. The storm clouds dissipate, and the sun comes out again. I'm so happy the storm clouds have gone away. I couldn't have done this without you. Mariah's eyes widen, looking into yours. I want to stay here and take care of you. All my life I've been looking for my true calling, and it was you all along. No need to ask me the question again. I'm here 75% of my own free will, 65% by compulsion. She answered correctly. How did she know? I bet your arthritis is extremely bothersome. Do you want me to show you a special technique my grandmother taught me to help with the pain? You nod. Great. Sit down in the rocking chair and let me go to work. You sit down in the rocking chair, watching it intently as Mariah comes back with a towel and a bucket of water. I hope this is the start of a beautiful relationship. Close your eyes and relax. You close your eyes, smiling as Mariah gets close to you. Mariah throws you to the ground, sinking the knife into your chest. Wow! Was not expecting that. It's finally over. No more victims. No more grieving parents. Your reign of terror is over. You're slowly bleeding out, but it's taking longer than expected. I'm going to tell everyone in Zakopane about what happened here. Once the remains are recovered, I'm burning this hut to the ground. You try to get out a few words, but one lung has completely collapsed. Don't talk. Your hearing begins to fade in and out as you're losing consciousness. Unlike, I'm taking no chances. Going to watch you die in front of me. Then ash. Your body finally gives out, a stain removed off the earth. A storm cloud lifts off every town. So we were the serial killer. After the events in the Tatras Mountains, Mariah embraces her destiny. The lessons of the cabin would break most people, but Mariah uses it to become a stronger person. After burying Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen, she worked with the Polish government to eventually return home to Ukraine. In April 1945, Mariah is selected to attend a conference in San Francisco. She's picked over Dmitry Manuelski to represent Ukraine at the first meeting of the United Nations, elected to the first committee. She helped create the preamble in Chapter 1 with the UN. Years later, she would go on to form a committee to investigate atypical beings. Using the cabin as a blueprint, countries around the world began to document the numerous abnormalities impacting everything from death rates to food prices. The committee's investigation revealed that many historical events were swayed, either directly or indirectly, by these atypical beings. Mariah provided expert testimony for many of the trials that took place. The books and notes found in the cabin gave helpful insight for prosecutory efforts around the world. When she reached 85 years old, Mariah became bedridden due to cancer. Surrounded by loved ones, she tells everyone in the room about the cabin. I miss them, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen, but I can leave this earth happy knowing I shared their memories with all of you. I'm sure Gregor would be laughing right now. On March 15th, Mariah finally passed away due to complications. Surrounded by loved ones, her legacy is one of service and warmth. Cities become safe again, children can explore freely. The world is now a better place from her actions. Aww. Is that another ending? Good freaking lord. Well then. Did I unlock any new things? I did not. Of course, why would I? So it says if I press new game. Oh, check that out. So if I go to load game and I go back to this and I say no, you wasted this opportunity. Rot in hell. So let's see what happens here. You've passed some sort of test. Was it the right decision though? You crawl back into bed, still shaken from the experience. The sheets are drenched in sweat. You catch something moving out of the corner of your eye. You roll out of bed to see what it was. It feels like 3 a.m. Nothing is moving around the bedroom anymore. Just your imagination again. You head to the basement door. Is Karen still alive? A cold wind blows through the crack in the door. You wake in a cold sweat. In the bathroom, yay! You wake up on the cold bathroom floor. The door's locked. Did one of them hide the key in here? Where do you want to check first? You get ready to look at your reflection in the mirror. Nah. No thank you. Hard pass. Nope. No. Not a chance. Not today. No thanks. Nah. No. That's funny. Sorry, no. Never. No chance. Hell no. 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 Nothing happened. 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 Okay. Mouse poops. Scratches on the side of the tub. What happened there? Under the tub? How did you miss this? You notice a note. Okay, we read this note already. Garbage can underneath the sink. Empty like your soul. Gigantic spider. In the mouse hole. Oh, the key fell in the toilet.
Raspberry!
Oh wow, you really put your hands into a filthy blacked up toilet, huh? This seems to be a new low for you. Are you finally going to wash your hands now? The sink isn't working. Oh wow. Will the bacteria be the thing that does you in? Such a pathetic end for such a terrible life. Ha ha ha. That key wasn't even for the bathroom door. That was the key to the Chumpet's treasure box. You really stepped in it this time. Cabbage told me I had to rescue you from this. I wanted to let you starve. Well, I wanted to let you starve to death in here, but she insisted. Here you go. It's unlocked the door. This is the last favor you'll get from me. Goodbye, wretch. It's time to end this. You open the door and get ready for what's next. This is so confusing. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. Begin your descent. Continue downward. Oh! Is it white-faced again? Keep moving, keep moving. Something is approaching. Is it Ghostface? Or, why do I keep saying Ghostface? Whiteface. Is he gonna jump scare me? False alarm. The spirit's gonna spring a trap on you. Ooh, bloody. You hear something in the distance. Ew. Now I have to look up more Portuguese. Gosh darn it. I don't know. It says, I'm so lost here. Are you cold? But that's so creepy. You shake your head. Oh. It says, let's talk downstairs, okay? I have others I want to show you. Para de susurrar. Susurrar. Sus. Para de... Susurrar. He does look very sus. He looks just like a skeleton on a rib cage. Oh god, I accidentally put it in caps. De Pasarino. One of them keeps whispering about a bird cage. Oh my god, there's so many. I see. What? See you at the end. Okay then. You hold your breath and continue downward. Lovely. I love the blood stains. Something is approaching. What is that? Was that from Spookies? This game is purely fictitious. It cannot harm you in any shape or form. When you regain conscious, that looked like it was the ghost girl from Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. You wake with a note next to your head. It's difficult to read, but you can make out a sentence. Don't get up before Saturday. Bet. You take the Saturday note with you. The sound of rain has completely stopped down here. Your eyes are strained. What do you mean, the person, or are they? The pressure is intense. You feel like you're trapped under miles of ocean. You continue downwards. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You navigate the basement blindly until you reach the room with 4 directions. You can barely make out the outlines of door frames in each direction. Which way should you go? So we went north before, and that was just like a cellar. So let's go east. Your hands run across a large door. Maybe now isn't the time for this. You walk back to the basement steps, trying to remember where... Uh-oh. Found you. Karen. Bastard. Let's end this. And I'm gonna stab my wifey again. Waifu for lifeu. Oh. That didn't happen before. Karen escapes down the hallway, leaving a trail of blood behind her. You follow her to the room in the east. Holy shit! That is scary. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah. Anatoly. Gregor. Karen. I'll never forget you.
Cooking time is so much fun, and nothing bad could happen. Everything is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement. Cooking companions, your life just might end.
Oh, this is catchy.
Cooking companions, don't trust that onion.
Wait, don't trust the onion?
Cooking time is so much fun, and nothing bad could happen. Everything
What is
is
my
totally
Corteza
great,
Easter egg?
but please
You can look that up.
refrain from going in the basement. Cooking companions, your life just might end. Cooking companions, don't trust that onion. Cooking time is so much fun, and nothing bad could happen. Everything is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement.
I'm gonna look up if that was the ghost from Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
Your life just might end. Cooking companions, don't trust that onion. Cooking time is so much fun, and nothing
Good lord, this takes so long.
bad could happen. Everything is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement. Cooking companions, your life just might end. Cooking companions, don't trust that
Yeah, that totally was the one chick from Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Oh, what the fuck is this now? This game is just never ending. to the Chompets cabin courses. We missed school too much, so we wanted to bring it back. Honest. I'll be playing the role of teacher today. You can call me Miss Cabbage if you'd like. Let's just roll with it, alright? Haha. Can't wait to learn some new things today. Me too. Aren't you excited, Potato? I dropped out of grade school so I could work at the butcher. That's extremely depressing. Explains everything so far. Is he quiet because he doesn't want to sound held back? You three are terrible at whispering.
Cabbage.
They never learned their inside voices, Potato. Ha ha ha. Cabbage looks you right in the eyes. There's no dumb questions or wrong answers today. The Chompets cabin courses are designed to let you passively learn. Your brain is porridge right now, right? These courses will be perfect for that. That's correct, Onion. And the best part? No silly humans to interrupt anything. You ask about dead humans. Ha 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 ha! Ghosts aren't real, silly. You ask about... That's enough! No questions about ghosts today. Save it for practicing medium, Stinky. Got a cornbread classic for you. What's a ghost's favorite food? Booberry. You need to get bread a joke book. These puns are pathetic. Let the learning begin. You decide to listen to the Chompets. Although you have the feeling something else is at play. For the first lesson, let's talk about that nasty oven. One of us was baked into a crust. You threw half of it away without hesitation. Human life is completely disposable to you. That's enough! I seem to have lost my place in the teaching curriculum. Let's talk about the cauldron instead. The first cauldron discovered dates back to the Bronze Age, which took place 3100 BC to 300 BC. You can see a cauldron in the famous artwork, The Garden of Earthly Delight, where a birdman is wearing one like a crown as he eats and poops people down into a hellhole below. Yikes! We don't want to fall into a hellhole. Most of us were placed in this cauldron stewing for a day straight. The smell was so foul, clung to all linens in the cabin. Absolutely revolting. Raspberry? Need to speak with you for a minute. In private. The two awkwardly leave for the bedroom, slamming the door behind them. You can hear Cabbage chewing out Raspberry. What's another name for Brussels sprouts? Cabbage Patch Kids. Brett, that wasn't even a pun. Or a joke. It was more like a stalling. Cabbage and Raspberry join the group again. Raspberry, is there something you'd like to say? There is, Cabbage. You've committed crimes against humanity. You're a scourge on this earth, sent to punish us. Cabbage may forgive you, but I never will. Wow, look at the time. This concludes the Chompets Cabbage courses. Did you learn anything this time? Or did you just loaf around? Ha ha ha. Are you remembering it yet? Just join me in the boiling water sometime. Really loosens the meat off those old bones. Right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. Have you seen that knife? Yikes! Big enough to cleave Cabbage in two. Still leftovers in here? Dig in. The rules are different for people that die in the cabin. Everyone that does will know the kitchen well. The lucky ones are dead when cooked. The others have told us what you did to them. How many generations died brutally at your hands before you gave up? Was it your arthritis that stopped you? Or did you eventually feel remorse? That's enough! Thanks for playing along today. It was fun to revisit some old topics. Let's sleep on some of this, shall we? We've made your bed. Sweet dreams. Bruh. This is crazy. Got my fucking eyeball. Easter egg music track. This game's kind of lit. Oh, I could skip that. Thank the Lord. Welcome to New Game Plus. This playthrough will have different dialogue, events, and decisions to make. Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen will start with 3 hearts each. Use this opportunity to max out your relationships. We highly recommend you create a manual save file right now. Bet. For this shorter playthrough. Unfortunately, Mariah will not be available to Max. Sorry. Thank you for playing Cooking Companions. We hope you enjoyed the experience. Oh, almost forgot. Jump scare mode activated. Just kidding. Dear Dream Studios, you can feel someone approaching. Wake up! I said wake up. I can't keep pretending anymore. Always merry? How could I be? I was the last to die. You tried to reply, but instead have a coughing fit. Cough harder. I can see your jugular vein pumping. Pick your last words carefully. I don't find fruit intimidating. Yeah? I don't believe you. Prove it by getting rid of Potato. Do that, or even. Getting rid of Potato might be a fatal decision. Ren has bluffed before. Well, is Potato leaving the cabin? Yes. Fantastic. Follow through with this commitment and be social with others. Don't slide back into old habits. Jesus. No, my girl. I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone. Wait, I just realized how fucked up that is because we ate her. She literally did keep everybody alive because we fucking ate her. The silence is deafening. Cooking companions again. Cooking time is so much fun. After the 3 go to bed, you finally have an opportunity to use the bathroom or not. The candle blew out. You grasp blindly across the floor until you find a flashlight in the corner. Oh, that was creepy. I know, it's kind of crazy. Okay, same note we've read before. Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Beyond disgusting. This is truly the scariest thing you've ever seen. Oh, what the fuck? Time to surprise the others. What? You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Karen! Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. Okay, Jesus Christ. This game truly, like, never ends. I want to go to the title screen. Wait, hold on. Let me save. But, like, Jesus Christ. Truly. Where are the other 2? Where's Onion and the other one? I can't remember. Did we get anything new? Or did we not? Oh, we did get new stuff. That is fucking creepy. Bing, 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 bing. This music is so friggin' catchy. So I want to know how to get the last of this stuff. And I think it might have to do with getting, like, at least the ones, because it looks like this is an order of, like... So I'm assuming these ones are probably recipes, considering these are recipes. These might be dreams we haven't had yet. This one, I don't know what that is. This is probably if we get 5 hearts with Anatoly, I'm gonna guess. Okay, so I guess we'll load back up here. Oops. And we'll try to get 5 hearts. So, this is New Game Plus, so this is essentially just restarting from the beginning. So I'm just gonna kind of skip through this stuff since we already read all of this. So at the part we're at right now, Mariah just left the cabin and we just cooked her for dinner. Who do you want to talk to? Okay, so who do we want to talk to? Neither of them is now an option. That was not an option before. I say let's talk to Anatoly. Okay, we did this last time. So I'll read the new dialogue options. So I'm just clicking through this stuff. Strange dream. Oh wait, this is new. A man on horseback is staring at you from the other side. Fills his nose in a handkerchief. A rickety bridge is the only way to reach him, so you decide to start crossing it. The bridge immediately sinks with your weight, causing the rotting wood of the post to crack. The wind pushes the bridge from side to side, the frayed ropes creaking with each gust. As you reach the center, the man on horseback smiles at you. Raising the hand with the handkerchief, he brings it down in a violent motion, causing the bridge to disappear beneath your feet. As you fall into the river of flame, you can see that man on horseback galloping away. You wake in a cold sweat. Okay, it didn't give us a new picture, so I'm guessing that doesn't have anything to do with. Okay, yep. Oh god. I hate this part. So I'm just waiting for new dialogue. Or options. Really? Oh wait, this is new. So it said all the other trumpets have moved on. It's just me now. The way it always should have been. That was new. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Strange dream. You're walking down the steps when you trip and fall. You snap every bone on the way down, landing in the basement as a writhing pile of flesh and bones. The whispers surround you, their laughter ringing in your ears. You wake in a cold sweat. Something smells terrible. Someone threw up. Yep. Good morning. Okay, we're gonna talk to Anatoly. Let's go! Because he's gonna die next. So I figure we'll talk to him. Really? That is insane. Geiger told me he's heard Mariah. I'm sure Karen isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? Every so often, I can hear her peeking. I can see her peeking out at me through the holes. Really? That's really interesting. I'll have to look into that. I really don't want to drown outside. But at least I won't have to have her tormenting me anymore. You know what's in the basement, don't you? Yes, of course you do. How else would you keep us fit? Anatoly looks like he's gonna puke. Please get away from me. Anatoly leaves your vicinity. It looks like Anatoly will remember that. You call everyone together for a meeting. Interesting. That's really interesting. I would have never known that. But you can also get it from like cannibalism? That's crazy. Wait, we didn't get, okay, why didn't we get the 5-star thing? Sometimes staying silent works better. Just walk away and pretend you're innocent later. So if I don't say anything to Karen... So when Karen offers, like, hey, you do this. I'll be like, nope. Just not say anything. I'm gonna save the game here. Say nothing. Okay. Leave Karen alone in the kitchen, crawling to bed and falling asleep instantly. Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, Lord. You are having a nightmare. Gregor is waiting for you. Get out of bed and follow Karen to the couch. He's fucking dead, isn't he? Oh, God. Gregor. I think he's trying to speak. What is it, Gregor? You tell Karen that Gregor had died. He hasn't spoiled yet. Let me show you the rest of him. Karen shuffles over to the basement door, opening the lock with a knife. Wait, why wait until she's in the basement? Take back the knife and end her life. Explain how difficult it is to get blood out of wood. Your laziness is unbelievable. The minute those four entered the cabin, you should have killed all of them. What's up? Okay. You're getting soft. You nursed a weakened butcher back to health? What if she ends up killing you now? I brought you the key. When she goes downstairs, lock the door behind her with a deadbolt. Then let her rot. Karen Potato. Might have made great allies in another life. You should stop her before it's too late. Okay. Oh, when are you fixing this hole? You can feel her breath coming through the crack of the door. You locked the basement door. What the hell are you doing? Goodbye, Karen. That is crazy. She slips into the darkness. You climb on the couch to rest, waiting for the basement noises to become silent. Mara's correct, it's freezing over here. Oh, this is new. Small wooden boat, that's weird. No ports anywhere near here. Looks like a name engraved in it. Braziel. Maybe Bread would want this? Bread is not around right now, you have to hold on to it. No time to read them now. Cooking, herbalism, skinning, books that are good for surviving in the wilderness. Carpentry, metalworking, tailoring, books that are good for crafting in the wilderness. Wasting time reading books? You're just browsing, sure. Why not read this one? Potato nudges one of the books. The edges of the pages are a little singed. This is saved from a book burning. I wonder why. One may in truth proceed against such a man as against a person who is gravely suspect. But he is not to be condemned in his absence without a hearing, and yet the suspicion may be very grave, and we cannot refrain from suspecting these people, for their frivolous assertions do certainly seem to affect the purity of the faith. For there are three kinds of suspicion: a light suspicion, a serious suspicion, and a grave suspicion. You take the singed book with you. Your grave suspicion is right, and we ate all of them in the earlier playthrough we did, because this is like New Game Plus playthrough. Carrying around a book would be a burden, so you put it back. Most of the books are boring. Eat a meal. You decide to have a quick lunch at the table. Hey, Karen. She escaped. You're making a cold sweat. Wake up, sleepyhead. You're having a nightmare. Oh, wow. The sheets are completely soaked. Are you wetting the bed? Go underneath you. Gross. You must have broke a fever because the sweat is everywhere. Don't worry, you can wash them in the basement. Just lock the door and we'll make a day of it. You're not that slow with laundry. Come with me, I have something to show you. Cautiously get up, following Karen. The basement door is already open. I'm hungry. Let's get something from the basement. You feel goodbye. Stop. Grab onto the railing. You do so, feeling a slight push on your back. You feel the presence leave. That was a close one. Karen will try everything in her power to kill you. Tread cautiously down the stairs. Why are you helping me, Potato? Because I pity what you've become. You work your way down to the bottom of the stairs. God, my ear itches. Something is approaching. Oh my god, not this again. Can you hear me? Been here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. We couldn't actually see her last time. Beware of Karen. Okay, you know what? Dinner is ready, so I'm gonna go eat, and then we'll probably pick up on the rest of this tomorrow. Because it seems like there's still a lot I need to do. And I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. This game has made me hungry for meat. So I'm gonna end it here, and we'll pick back up on this tomorrow. So that was fun. Akardi, I will send you a message if you would like to join tomorrow. If you want me to message you, be like, hey. Peace!